Cześć wszystkim, z tej strony SG, a ja zapraszam Was na kolejny odcinek z mojej serii.
entirely away from Meridian. No, please help! Save me! Please! I praise the sun every day!
Saving these for the trail. Going down fast.
Tutaj nie ma jakby markera tej widokówki. Się zastanawiam, czy w ogóle jest tam dojście. Nie, musi być. Na pewno nie stąd. Musi być jakieś dojście tam do tej widokówki. O, coś ze Starego Świata tu mamy. Fantomowe kończyny. Okej. Z tego co zrozumiałem... O, dopiero teraz widzę tę widokówkę. Z tego co zrozumiałem, to gość był z grupy ewakuowanych z Nowego Jorku. Chyba? Tak dobrze zrozumiałem tę widokówkę? I stracił nogi. Na wskutek coś mówi o jakiejś mgle, nanobotowej mgle. Trochę kojarzy mi się to z tym, co mamy Adamantian Reef w Horizon Forbidden West. By the way, dzisiaj zrobiłem pierwszy taki testowy odcinek z gry, więc dajcie znać, jak wypadło, co jeszcze można by poprawić. Tak jak mówię, na razie jeszcze nie robię serii, bo nie skończyliśmy z jedynką. ale już powoli się szykuję, przymierzam do...
Stalkers, watchers. What are they doing all the way up here?
Gdzie ty masz te rękacze i czujki? A, widzę już miny rękacza. Hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. Zakładam, że muszę chyba się z nimi bić, żeby przejść dalej. Jest. O, chodź, chodź. Świetnie. Zdąży uciec. Się... No. To by było na tyle, jeżeli chodzi o...
Oh, mine now.
Jeżeli chodzi o tę grupę. Właściwie to się nagrywa. Kropka jest.
Can't be too prepared.
Powinno być ok.
The machines are territorial here. But what am I intruding on? You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
Wąsko miejsca. Miejsce do manewru. Aha.
I'd have to ditch something.
Ciekawe, co nas czeka następnie. Może groboszczęk? No ciekawe, zrobili nam taki tor przeszkód, który się z każdą kolejną chwilą trudność jego zwiększa.
shouldn't have. Again. This time, it was worse than the other times.
Już walczyłem z jednym. Nie jednym w sensie. Poradzę sobie z tym zakreciem. Au! O tych pamięć. No proszę, powalone. Carpet bombing. Wow.
What was a machine like that doing all the way up here? Keeping people like me away from something. There's only one.
Powiem tak,
Snow chill, bitches.
wysokie góry, niedostępna dolina. Musiało się skończyć burzoptakiem. Walkę z burzoptakiem na szczycie. Bo burzoptak to jest taki nasz odpowiednik gigantycznego orła. Tak mi się wydaje. A orły lubią się gniazdować dość wysoko. King's Peak, królewski szczyt.
Apocalyptic Storm Tour, Day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
King's Peak. Okej, teraz dalsza część. Hej, mamo, zdziwiłem się, że FAS mnie tu wysłało. Nie dlatego, że spotkanie miało być twarzą w twarz. Zaskoczyło mnie, że ktokolwiek w FAS wciąż pamiętał o moim istnieniu. Kiedy wróciłem do pracy po terapii, HR-owcy mi powiedzieli, że zostałem przydzielony do projektu Widokówka. Właśnie takiej kary śmierci zawodowej się spodziewałem. Odpowiednika wysłania do czerwonej strefy bez skafandra. Każdy wiedział, że widokówka to jedno z tych skazanych na porażkę przedsięwzięć, które FAS trzymał jedynie po to, by przydzielać do nich tych, którzy zmierzali donikąd, zwłaszcza chorych na głowę, takich jak ja, których nie można zwolnić bez obawy o pozew. Miesiąc po miesiącu dyrektorstwo zrzuca przegranych na kupę w przegranym projekcie, po czym go rozwiązuje i wywala wszystkich hurtem. Statek wyładowany głupcami, zatopiony jedną torpedą. Żadne tam zwolnienie bez uzasadnienia. Zwykła redukcja etatów. Nie miałem nic lepszego do roboty, więc spędzałem czas na dokształcaniu się z technologii. Nie byłem mocny w projektowaniu układów scalonych, ale wiedziałem wystarczająco dużo, aby docenić pracę włożoną w chip wieczność. Dane na nim zawarte miały przetrwać 50 000 lat albo i więcej. Bez degradacji. Sama widokówka to niewiele więcej niż nieudany plan marketingowy. Jego ideą była promocja technologii poprzez lokowanie odblokowanych chipów w malowniczych miejscach na całym świecie. Publiczne kapsuły czasu, gdzie entuzjaści mogli przechowywać dane z konkretnego okresu. Projekt dotarł do produkcji kolców przenośnych aplikatorów nawiercających, aby umieszczać za ich pomocą chipy. Następnie zamarł po tym, jak na rynek weszły kapsuły Grass Hackle i przyćmiły wieczność. W każdym razie byłem w widokówce 3 tygodnie, kiedy FAS niespodziewanie wysłało mnie na spotkanie na żywo. Mnie, człowieka bez przyszłości, pracującego nad porzuconym projektem, wysłano do strzeżonego działu PR wewnątrz King's Peak, bez sensu. Ochrona zaprowadziła mnie do małej salki konferencyjnej i kazała czekać. Klaustrofobiczne wręcz miejsce, przygaszone światła, kiepska wentylacja, bardziej przypominało pokój do przesłuchań z filmów o glinach z lat 90. Ale moją uwagę przykuły hałasy dochodzące zza ściany, nieustający stukot i łoskot robotów konstrukcyjnych budujących coś wewnątrz góry, coś wielkiego. Drzwi stanęły otworem i wmaszerowało kilku palantów z odznakami FAS. Rozpoznałem jednego z nich. Brat Andak, inżynier replikacji z działu wojskowego. Spotkałem go na samym początku pracy, ale nie sądzę, by mnie rozpoznał. Cały czas siedział z tyłu i wyglądał na wzburzonego. Już miałem pytać, co się tu do cholery dzieje, kiedy weszła kobieta w hijabie. Nie przedstawiła się, ale nie musiała. To była Samina Ebadji. Była główna archiwistka Odysei, twórczyni projektu Homer. W żadnym wypadku nie była światową sławą, ale każdy, kto za młodu śledził postępy Odysei, bez trudno by ją rozpoznał. Ebadji usiadła i zaczęła zadawać bardzo szczegółowe pytania o górny zakres tolerancji chipów w wieczność. Potem wypytywała o wykonywalność różnych ulepszeń. Cały wywiad trwał z 10 minut, po czym podziękowała mi za poświęcony czas i wyszła. Wszyscy wymarszerowali za nią. Ochrona przyszła po mnie kilka minut później i odeskortowała do mojego pionka. Całą drogę powrotną próbowałem zrozumieć, co się właściwie stało. Co robiła Samina Ebargi w tajnej placówce badawczej Faro i dlaczego zadawała mi pytanie o technologię wieczności. Nie trzymało się to kupy. Nim wylądowałem, wiedziałem, że nie spocznę, dopóki tego nie rozwikłam. Najgorsze, co mi mogli zrobić, to mnie wylać, a to i tak było nieuniknione. Wymagało to kilku dni i odrobiny pracy w terenie, ale wkrótce udało mi się zlokalizować brata Andaka. Co noc chodził do innego baru, gdzie upijał się do nieprzytomności. Śledziłem go, aż udało mi się sklonować jego fokus i podszyć się pod jego ruch siekciowy. Nie znalazłem nic podejrzanego w wykazie płatności ani w historii przeglądania. Zacząłem myśleć, że straciłem czas. Wtedy uzyskałem dostęp do jego konta na Dreambox X i odkryłem, że od kilku tygodni prowadzi dziennik. Wszystko tam było, jak skończy się nasz świat. Moją pierwszą myślą było, no cóż, dobrze, że mama tego nie dożyła. Drugą, że nic już nie miało znaczenia. Oczywistym wnioskiem było samobójstwo. To jest ostatnia. Bryce Orbital, to jest ostatnia widokówka. Tak. Dzień 12. Bryce Orbital. Czyli to jak byłby jakby... King's Peak to był jakby... trzecia od końca, czwarta od końca chyba? Widokówka? Tak by się wydaje. No. W każdym razie została jeszcze jedna panucka figurka. I 4 kwiaty. Metalowe kwiaty. Okej.
Full already.
Okidoki. Okidoki. Tu jest ta panucka figurka. Niedaleko. Czekajcie. Po drodze mamy jeszcze tutaj metalowego kwiata. Niestety nie mam żadnego ogniska po drodze. Oprócz tego. Więc będę musiał się tam udać. Pieszo lub... o, to niekoniecznie konno, bo to koń nie jest. Ale powiedzmy, że jest to maszyna, która imituje konia. Biegun, tak. Tych stworzeń już nie ma w Forbidden West. Mamy tylko śmigacze. W sumie nie wiem dlaczego. Okej. To też jest śmigacz. Tylko, że tak, tutaj randomowo nam jest w stanie przywołać tego śmigacza. Lub bieguna właśnie. Albo biegun, albo śmigacz będzie. O, bitka jakaś. Chcemy się tutaj bawić. Quest poboczne.
They must be Osram. They've put their stamp on this place.
Wolnogóra.
Well, well. Always told Derval a woman would undo him, and he had it coming. I've calluses older than you.
I have calluses enough if you want to test me.
She sparks. I believe it, Flamehair. Petra Forge woman.
Aloy. Machine hunter.
Machine hunter, eh? Huh. I could have a use for you. Straight of it is, we're being muscled out of our own claim. That's why I've been working on this scrap-spitting beast. It's a dispute settler.
What is this place, Petra?
The free heap. Free because we answer to no one but ourselves, the metal, and the dust storms. And the heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Osram past, from the leavings of the old ones. Breathe it in. Get the smell in you.
Smoke. And sweat.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I can taste 5 metals just in my spit.
So all this scrap was left by the ancients. Was it a battlefield?
Stockpile maybe, or a rubbish heap. Packed so tight it all fused together. Those old ones tossed away more than we'll ever know.
But don't you want to know? To understand what it all meant?
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole lives trying to make sense of it. Not me. What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah, don't need to understand a forest to chop down the trees for your arrows.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful, you'll scald your tongue with that fire. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are finished. All their inventions are under mountains now, rust on bones. My sisters and brothers of the Forge will make a new world.
So you're a forge woman. You run the forge and the town too.
The town is the Forge, and everyone pulls their weight. The right way to do it, without all the Ealdermen having their say. If we were back in the claim, Osram land, 3 days argument anytime someone wants to hammer in a bolt.
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. You need hot air to keep a furnace burning. Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up Petra Forge wife. How do you like the sound of that?
I don't think it fits you.
Good answer. That's why I left. I was still young from the Forge then. Could make anything of myself before I cooled in my ways.
So you left your homeland and came here?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste for blood. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. We lived job to job until the war ended. Then we came upon this old Osram camp. Long abandoned, metal piled up high. A place to start again. Place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the lasting mark came from the hardest strike.
I suppose you know better now that you're an elder.
Trade secret.
This weapon you're working on, I've never seen anything like it. Your design?
See my face in it, can you? This one's mother helped reclaim Meridian back in the day. A job like that isn't done with strategy. They needed to shake the walls, turn the mad Sun King's army to blood and feathers. What's that face for?
Weapons with such power.
It's not the weapon, Flamehair, it's the wielder. If that siege had touched the Great Elevator, they'd have answered to me. Good work, that elevator. Story in every chain link. I'll make you suffer them one day if you like. This beast doesn't have a story yet. Too heavy to carry, eats metal like a snap maw.
You said you're being pushed out of your territory.
Out of the junk heap. A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just after we opened a good seam of weapon parts. And now we've got a standoff with a gang of bandits at our foundry. They blockaded us out. They're sitting on our power cells. Guess they like shiny things. Well, to finish up our defenses, I need those parts and cells. In and out job. Keep your hands clean.
I'm not afraid of getting them dirty.
Aren't you a blast of air from the bellows?
To oczywiście robimy tą misję. Brak kłopotów.
Wasn't sure about the sending at first, but it's growing on me.
If I had right of rule, I'd have taken the town first. More slaves for digging up lightning boxes.
Then make your claim for it when the others get here. Won't be long now.
Come on,
Feel
man.
a fight coming on.
Jakieś inne. Widzę, ma lepszy zasięg.
That's right. No one here. Bandits have a good defense. Better spot all their sentries before I look for the power cells.
Got someone over here, doesn't look good. Somebody needs it. We're dead too if you.
There, a power cell. Okay, done. Now to get into the scrapper's run and find those weapon parts.
You'll get yours when the clan blows in. Town's good as torched.
All this scrap. Dragged here from... Who knows where and when.
Bo nie, w sumie. Jest to siedlisko złomiarza. A. Tak. No dobra, no to jestem. No i co?
scratches for a reason. I just fixed the parts already. The scrappers made that pile. Strange. Let me find something Petra can use. Fast. Let's make this quick. Rare part.
Hmm. Back to Petra. I've been in the scrapyard long enough.
Smoke and sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
I miss Main Spring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges, well-paid work, peace and liquor.
I sent a letter to my kin in the claim months ago. Still haven't heard back.
Doing well.
Even a well-intentioned Conjure talk to us like we're children. It's insulting.
Long day. And a longer night ahead,
Get a wink
most
of
likely.
sleep. Got my bed from a car jam, just like them. It's too damn soft.
Petra, I have the parts you wanted, but there are more bandits coming. The rest of their clan. They want to take the town.
Do they now? Hold this thing steady while I give it a voice. Then we'll let it talk terms for us. Now take it up and brace yourself. Don't press it against your hips if you ever want to use those for...
All right, I got it. Ugh, heavy. All I can do to hold it up. Ugh. Come on, then, if you're coming!
Run this forged dirt town red, boys!
Heh! Manners! She's working well so far. Room for improvement on the gun. No complaints about the gunner. Anyone but a bandit clan would pull back now.
Come on, you buckheads! We only have one cannon!
They're gathering under the bridge, Aloy. Bring it down on me. Whoa! Might have overdone it a little. Now, I'm no soldier, but I'd call that a rout.
Ready to die?
Oh, my teeth hurt from all that.
That's interesting. Need a leather strap to bite down on, perhaps. We'll give those wretches a sky burial. That's fancy talk for leaving them out for the birds. More than they'd have done for us if this thing didn't work.
If it didn't work? It could have not worked?
It isn't finished. That's why we're testing it. Now, you had your Nora toys to fight with. Saying goes, you can only trust metal. But my trust was placed well in you. You're owed, Aloy Machine Hunter. I won't forget it.
Neither will I, Petra. Whoa. Still feel the lightning snap in my hair.
Here's a breath of air from the bellows.
Are you looking for something?
Can't see hide nor hair of my friends. They went after a herd of behemoths, and now they're overdue.
Only seasoned hunters go after machines like that. Can't they handle themselves?
It's not them I'm worried about. We need special cables from those behemoths to keep our cannons firing. If they miss the herd, Petra will hand me my hide. I never should have agreed to that trade.
What trade did you agree to?
Petra assigned me and Baladja the task of getting cables from that herd. But Grease and Balaja are meant for each other, like hammer and steel. They just don't realize it. So I agreed to trade duties with him to, you know, hurry things along.
Didn't Baladia wonder why?
It was her idea. Now I'm worried it worked too well. If they're so busy snogging that they miss the herd, it'll be my skin on the line.
Where did you last see them?
Right here, before they left. Off they went, arguing the whole way.
What were they arguing about?
How best to follow the herd. Sure, Grease is good with a bow, but he could get lost in his own home. What have I done?
Why not explain what happened to Petra?
If you want to tell Petra, be my guest. Maybe she'll blow her top at you and tire herself out before she gets to me. I would run off in search of them, but since Grease took my place, I have his spot on guard duty.
I can look for your friends. Where have they gone?
They were headed to the Arch, northwest of here, to watch for the herd. I hope they found their way there. If we miss that herd, we won't be able to keep our cannons firing. I'll throw myself into this fire if I've risked our freedom.
Let's keep that as a last resort. I'll do what I can.
Here's to Avade. He may dress a bit too fancy, but he's made a place in the Ascendant for the awesome. Wasn't sure about the Ascendant at first.
Always so pale. A few minutes at the forge, the heat'll put some color in your cheeks.
I don't need a forge for that. Rushing into the wilds should do it.
What's lit your fire this time?
I can handle it.
No doubt you can, but if it involves free heap, I need to hear about it.
You sent 2 hunters after a herd. They've gone missing.
Well, they couldn't have. Caleb could find a needle in a slag heap. Unless he didn't go. Careless, two-fisted smelter. What'd he do?
Traded places with Jagrees.
By fire and spit!
What are you gonna do about this trade?
Waste of Caleb's time and mine. Jagrees and Baladia didn't need his push. They're bound together. Just like in the forge. You let the weight of the hammer do the work, not the arm. Never figured Caleb for a tender sort.
You're not angry?
Oh, I'll make him sweat it. But one thing I've learned, some things will happen no matter what you do.
Why did you need behemoth cables from that herd?
Those cables make the best fuses for our cannons. Even so, they wear out fast and we always need more. Our guns keep us strong and free. Without them, we're easy scrap for bandits and machines.
You could trade for them.
Some supplies we need to get on our own, or we're dependent on others. That's a burden we won't bear.
But you asked me for help.
Some burdens are welcome.
Why the urgency with this herd?
Once that herd hits the cauldron, it'll be out of our reach, and another won't come for a long while. We need those cables, and we've got to take them now. If you find those 2, send them back in one piece. If you bring me behemoth cables while you're at it, I'd be beholden to you.
Careful. It could become a habit. Rode right into that.
This far.
You had us wandering for hours!
Just what I'm
That's
looking for.
because I couldn't concentrate with you hammering on.
You kept asking me questions. When did I start smithing? Had I ever seen the elevator at Meridian? If Caleb had been here, we'd have found the herd. I would have taken it down and we'd be halfway back to Freeheat.
You want to go back? Fine. I don't even know why I'm here.
I don't either.
I got us this far.
You had us wandering for hours.
That's because I couldn't concentrate with you hammering on.
You kept asking me questions. When did I start smithing? Had I ever seen the elevator at Meridian? If Caleb had been here, we'd have found the herd. I would have taken it down and we'd be halfway back to Freeheat.
You want to go back? Fine. I don't even know why I'm here.
I don't either.
I got us this far.
You had us wandering for hours. Someone's coming.
Are you Jagrees and Balaja? Caleb sent me to look for you.
He did? Now Petra must know we lost the herd.
No, I lost it.
I don't care who lost it. Just, why don't I track it down for you?
I couldn't let you do that. It was my responsibility, not yours or his.
We saw 3 behemoths and some shell walkers in the herd. It won't be easy alone.
I can sneak up on the herd better without conversation.
Arguing, you mean. I'll go with you alone. Jagrees can ask his incessant questions to the wind.
Why did you even agree to the trade if you can't stand a minute of my presence? If you weren't...
Enough! Jagrees, Balaja asked you to switch with Caleb so she could spend time with you.
What?
And if I heard right, Jagrees led you off course so he could spend more time talking with you.
Really?
Now, you talk it out while I get those behemoth cables. Where did you last see the herd?
Oh, up on that ridge. And take some arrows with you.
Thanks. Got it. Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here. So they last saw the convoy here, huh? Where were they going? They must have wanted to follow the river. I hear them now. These aren't cheap. found this. Looking good. Machines are alert.
What I don't get about the Sundom. All these fancy decorations everywhere. It's downright fair.
One thing I'll say about fancy cards or robes.
You've got those behemoth cables, don't you? I knew you'd come through.
And Jagris and Baladia should be along. Eventually.
We've been expecting you ever since they came back. Whatever you did, it worked. Now they're off snogging in the shed.
Finally. She put me on guard duty for a month, so I'm glad it was worth it. Thank you.
No problem.
I see you survived their bickering.
Barely.
I could say they struggle in love because they're young, but the old rarely fare better. Thank you, Aloy, for enduring them.
New set of your whatever keeps folks arguing.
Wiadomości poblokować i pokasować. Nie mówcie mi, że to jest po drugiej stronie góry. Tutaj wejścia.
I can smell the new day on the wind. Patterns on this flower are so strange.
Okej. Tu jest jeszcze jeden. Potem jest jeszcze jeden tutaj. Gdzieś jest jeszcze jeden.
Machine's quick.
Panie.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Tego w momencie, gdy jestem atakowany. Wyżej. Czyli co? Grab and run chyba. Tu jest. Tu jest. I'll just take that and be on my way. I jeszcze jeden. Po drodze w sumie jest. Ile już trwa odcinek? Oho, godzina 31. No dobra, w takim razie w tym miejscu zrobimy sobie klamrę, tylko jeszcze dojdę do jakiegoś ogniska, zapiszę i będziemy mogli kończyć. Gdzie jest jakieś ognisko? Tu jest ognisko. Możemy się spotkać tu, przy ognisku. Jest godzina 14. Muszę powoli zacząć zbierać do roboty. Zrobię sobie montaż jak chcę, ewentualnie. Go. I to by było na tyle, jeżeli chodzi o ten odcinek. Jeżeli Ci się spodobał, zostaw like, kliknij subskrybuj i uderz w dzwonek, by wiedzieć, kiedy wrzucę nowy film. Do zobaczenia!